joethefinanceguy.com.
I can't. Every time, brother. Every time.
I didn't do it. Well, the beginning was messed up, but that was actually pretty good. It all went together.
No, you did good. Although, what is that music? That's not the same music, is it?
No, I had to change it up because I keep getting that alert from Facebook saying that
it's copyright.
Yeah, so then I thought I'd change it up to see what they would say this week, and I slowed it down. So
I hate Facebook.
So and Mariella's here too.
Is she? And congratulations to her. She just got a new job. So excited about that. Congratulations, Mariella. And I was talking to a lady out here in Alabama, Joe, who's Greek, and I was telling her about my friend Mariella, who is also Greek. Anyways, there you go.
What happened to
Ryan? He might be having technical difficulties, or maybe that music just put him to sleep.
Oh, maybe that is. That could be it. It put him to sleep. Well,
I told you the internet out here in Alabama is spotty at best, man. I don't know what's going on here.
Well, was it a good travel? Like obviously good.
Yeah, it's funny. I made a joke. I said American Airlines motto should be updated to "We'll get you there eventually," because I'm late every single time. But the joke is on them this time because this is what I've learned. Look, if you're traveling, 2 tips from Ira before we even get started with introductions. First tip, if you can at all, make sure you go out the day before you need to be there. Then if you're late, you still get there on time, right? It's like pre-planning.
Right.
The other thing that I've started to do is, when you book let's say you want to go from like LA to Chicago or Indianapolis, whatever, right? When they book you and you have a connecting flight, usually they want to book it like within an hour. So you get there and then you move. But a lot of times with these flight delays, now you're missing your connection flight.
Right.
So what I'm doing is I'm saying, look, if it's within 3 hours, I'm not going to book that connection. I will pick a different flight. So in other words, I'm setting it up so that if I'm giving myself some wiggle room,
right?
If the original or the first leg is late, I can still make the second leg by I'm looking for 4 more hours is what I'm looking for. So it makes the day longer, but you make sure you get there. And then what you do, like when I was in Dallas for my layover, I just went to a fancy barbecue place and have myself some good burnt end brisket. And
how was it?
It was fantastic. We can't get burnt ends in California. They don't, because of the air quality, they don't allow them to cook over wood in California. That's an EPA thing. So if you want real barbecue, you gotta get it when you're outside of California, or go to a friend's house who doesn't have that same constraint. Get yourself a slow cooker and do it yourself. 13 hours, 130 degrees, smoke wood. You can't beat it.
Ryan, what happened?
So I realized when I clicked on the link that I didn't have the permissions to do all the cool things, but when I log in, it says I have no broadcast. So I don't think I was added right.
Yeah, he wants to be able to show the comments and stuff.
I know. So that's what you have it now? You
Nope.
Got it because I had to give you the login to do it.
This link might be different.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that.
I didn't think about that either.
We'll work on it next time.
It's all right, Ryan. You can just enjoy being a part of the show like you're me. We get to sit back and let Joe do all the work.
Yeah, I'm good with that. That's fine considering that's all right. I don't mind doing all the work.
All right, we never introduced ourselves, so let's do that. For everybody, welcome. Tell us in the comments where you're from. Ryan and I are on location in Mobile, Alabama, and I don't know if it's Mobile or Mobile or Mobile. I don't know how to say it, but anyways, wherever that is, that's where we're coming to you from. We're at the Admiral downtown, Mobile. Joe is joining us today from
Batcave, Indianapolis.
Yeah, from outside of Indianapolis in Mobile, Indiana. Yep. And the opinions of this show expressed.
Wait a minute. Let me bring it up. Thank you.
Or otherwise are that of Ira Bowman, Ryan Jackson, or Joe Stepke, and not that of Asima or Rent a Center. There you go. We are covered. Now we can say whatever we want and not get anybody in trouble. And this show is kind of, if this is your first time watching this, the show is kind of like Seinfeld. We go unscripted. So normally Joe and I talk about all kinds of fun stuff like Superman is better than Batman, or we talk about what we did. Where in the world was Joe? We have a little segment where in the world was Joe, which I'm sure we'll get to. And then we also talk about, what do we talk about, Joe? We talk about my kids.
Yeah,
we talk about social media.
We also talk about business. We do talk about business.
Yeah, we talk about business. We talk about sales a lot, actually, because Joe and I have both had an extensive career in sales. So we talk about that too. So anyways, we can talk about anything we want. If you have comments for the show, this is an interactive sport, which is why we brought Ryan in. Ryan's supposed to help us keep up with the comments while Joe and I are spitballing. But Joe's going to be in charge of that stuff today. Sabrina, my good buddy. Hey, can you bring her back up for a second? If y'all don't know Sabrina used to be an intern for me at Project Help You Grow, and she's spending her weekend looking for a job. Oh my God, let me tell you this. If you're smart and you trust me at all, you will hire Sabrina right now. Administrative assistant is the type role she's working for. She's there in Florida. She is college educated. She is reliable. She is intelligent. She has everything you need to make all the ingredients to make a great employee. You just need to hire her right now. So there you go. Sabrina, get hired real quick.
Get hired really quick, Sabrina.
Yeah. If somebody's watching this who's looking for an employee, they need to hire Sabrina, and they can call me and talk to me about it if they'd like. I will talk to you one-on-one and give her all the endorsement that I possibly can. She's that good.
Ira, you should reach out to Lisa Bowers and see if she could use a virtual administrative assistant for her business.
100% true. You know who else I should reach out to? I didn't think about this. Ingor. You know Ingor, Joseph? You know who that is?
Not offhand. I mean, the name sounds familiar, but it's a unique name. That's why I think it sounds
She runs an admin business too. So, Sabrina, we're going to make a couple calls for you. You might get a call from somebody, either Lisa or Ingor, and they might hire you. There you go. Ryan, great idea.
Boom.
That's what we're here for.
Mic drop.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if it makes a difference. You know, I don't know if you guys noticed, I made a post earlier this week, and I had made an offer to help a job seeker. I run Project Help You Grow, as I just mentioned. And I said, I love doing that, but sometimes I still feel like I want to do more. And honestly, I think what made me feel this way is I'm running that GoFundMe for my daughter. So we've collected over $11,000 so far on that, Joe.
My God, that is awesome.
Yeah. So it left me feeling appreciative and thankful and like, hey, what can I do? Hey, welcome. Ligia, is that how you say that? Ligia, maybe? Ligia?
Yeah, we gone through this, I think, last
we might have. Anyways, welcome from Costa Rica. That sounds like a fun place to be. But anyways, that left me kind of feeling like a void. Like, okay, what can I do to give back? So I had a couple people. I said I was going to pick one. I made a post and said, if you're interested in getting one-on-one coaching and help from Ira, then let me know and I'll pick somebody. And I ended up picking two people. So I'm working with people. And I apologize, I don't have the names off the top of my head, and I'm not at home, so I can't pull them up. But I'm going to be working with two. And when that's done, I might pick another one. So if you put your name in the hat for that, and you didn't get picked yet, if I haven't reached out to you, it wasn't you. But when I'm done with those, I might pick another one or two and keep going. I like doing it. So if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, I run a show. Lisa Jones and I are doing a show on Wednesdays called Ask Ira and Lisa. It's Job Seeker Q&A. I've done that show before by myself. I'm doing it with Lisa now. But we're doing resume reviews, LinkedIn reviews, and just trying to help people find a job faster. So anyways.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah. It's making me feel good. Like, hey, I'm doing something above and beyond. I believe as you know, you reap what you sow. You don't always get, like, people who help you, you don't always help them. Sometimes you help other people and then other people help them, and that's kind of how it works. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing what I can to be a blessing.
I agree. Yeah, keep typing, Ryan. It's all right. I don't mind doing this all the time. It's just making me go back.
Joe, where in the world were you? Joe, where in the world were you this week, brother?
where was I? Besides me working on that one account that I'm probably going to end up. That would be an owie subject for me. I think a little.
Oh,
Yeah, just because when you have your trust in a bunch of other people to do what you would do, because
yeah.
I'm given if a retailer is in my area and people ask me to go there, like for the company, I will go there. I will do everything. They get the full Joe. They get the full Joe, the finance guy. They get everything. And I found out, and I have to blame myself. I was talking to Greg about this, so I have to blame myself on this.
And everybody who doesn't know, Greg is Joe's boss.
Yeah. Friend as well, just not boss. I hate boss. I really do hate boss.
Well, I mean, it is what it is.
I'd say he's my leader.
Yeah.
And stuff.
He's the one Joe reports to. You take that how you want.
Business leader. Yeah, that's true. But he is but when I was talking to Greg, I said, you know what? I blame myself because I looked at it too late on if these people were going there and doing it, because this was a lot of locations.
Yeah.
And come to find out now, I'll end up losing locations because I trusted in other people.
Yeah, that sucks.
And I hate it. But then here's the other side of it. Those people will get those locations. So
oh, no, that's not right.
They'll get them and they'll just go in afterwards. Well, hey, and they weren't there for 2, 3, 4 months.
Yeah, that's not.
It burns me. I know it burns me inside, but that's a whole nother chestnut. So this week I was a little lax on where's Joe, the finance guy.
Gotcha.
Because
I saw some pictures though, right?
I did. Yes, I did. I did some, and I did go out, and I do have more because I have to post more. As a matter of fact, because I did the one with my good friend Michael Bennett. Not to rip anybody's heart out, but I've known him for 25 to 50 years.
What a jerk! He says I've been saying Joe's my bestie for like 2 years.
What do you say now? Add it on. What else?
Social media bestie. That's
correct. And stuff. I've just known and we are. And Michael and I, we've known each other for a long time. And he was at APRO this week, which was our RTO World, excuse me, in Indianapolis. That's rental.
Does everybody think I'm a big softy or what? I'm not that soft. I'm just kidding.
No, but either way, so
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. I still love you, Ira, no matter what. Listen, I appreciate it. But he was there. I was supposed to go, but since I was doing all this stuff with the other, the other things, I just said, forget it. I got to put it to the side. I got to work on this. And
is that account still not to be named? Are we still at that point?
Yeah, I don't want to name it. I don't. Not until I get. I'll talk to. I'm actually thinking about, after I talk to him in September, I was going to have one of the directors on. I'm going to ask him if he'll come on.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So I'll do it then after I go to their meeting in September.
Yeah, I mean, even though we put out the whole spiel, like these are, I just want to make sure we're.
I know, no, I agree. That's how come I haven't named the company. But going back, I got to see Michael today. I woke up at the same time. I just didn't do my first workout in the morning, so I got to do 2 workouts after we get done today.
After you eat dinner?
No, I'm already done with dinner.
Oh, you ate already? Wow.
Yeah, I already ate. I ate beforehand, and then I'll do my workouts afterwards.
Maybe that's why your color looks so good today, brother. You don't look, you know what I mean? You look like you just went to the tanning booth.
Really? I do look like that?
Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
That's what it is. It's that
lighting. I love this light. God, this is what I could make.
I can't do that with the glasses. Look, if I do that, here, watch, I'll show you. I came prepared. Yeah.
It looks all right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can leave it on.
You can't really tell. I mean, you got a little sparkle in your eye.
So that's the problem, is the glasses, right? So for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, if you get one of those old school iridescent light bulbs instead of all the white LEDs, it makes your skin look more natural. But if you start to look jaundiced, then just turn it off.
Yeah. But no, I woke up, went, got dressed, picked him up at the hotel at 7:30 to drive him to the airport. And one of his favorite restaurants is the Waffle House.
I noticed. I saw
And
that. Waffle House, okay.
right, yeah. And so he got in, and I was thinking about where we're gonna go, and I'm thinking he goes
Cracker Barrel. Just in full disclosure, Cracker Barrel would have been better.
no. We've always gone to Waffle House, but anyways, it was.
Hey, that would make a fun quick poll. If you're watching in the audience, tell us, what do you prefer, Waffle House or Cracker Barrel?
Well, come on. If you want ambiance and everything,
if you want good food,
you're going in there just to quick eat and hurry up and get smothered, covered, scattered, smothered, covered, then you got to go to Waffle House. But anyway,
well, are you trying to keep it classy though?
Yeah, nothing says classy like that big chessboard out on the porch, right?
Listen, that is great. When you go out there, that's class.
In the rocking chair,
back and forth. That's
yeah. Every time I go there, I'm tempted to buy one.
When we've gone, I just sit in them and stuff like that and just go, man, this is nice. But yeah, I wouldn't buy one. But anyways, after we got done, well, you saw I did happy birthday. Well, I only put it in the video or in the notes, but I did a happy birthday to him, and I was notorious for doing it. But I got that from one of my other mentors, Mike Kessler, a long time ago. So when you go to a restaurant, it doesn't matter if it's your birthday or not. You just go up to the waitresses and go, hey, you see that guy over there? Can you sing happy birthday to him? And then they come over there and make a big thing on happy birthday. Well, he didn't see me get up when I went to the bathroom, and I talked to the waitresses and said, hey, it's his birthday over there. Do you mind doing something? And they go, well, and now here it is, like 8, 9 in the morning. What would he want? Apple pie or, like chocolate double cookies cream? I said, double chocolate cookies cream. And next thing, so they came out there saying happy birthday, and he goes, man, you got me. And like classic Joe, yeah, I couldn't help it. I just had to do it again. And but it was a really good visit. It was short, only got to talk to him for 2 hours, but it was a great visit. So.
And you said he's living down in Florida?
Yeah, he lives in Florida. He's the I wonder if he wouldn't mind. Anyways, it's on my post anyway. So but he works for Buddy's Rents, and he's the CEO over there. And really,
if you haven't seen that post, check it out on Facebook because he's got Obi-Wan and Yoda.
Oh yeah, Obi-Wan. Well, Michael is like we've said.
Yoda.
Michael's like the Yoda to my Jobi-Wan because he was always
that's right,
like.
You put a Joe on it. I forgot that's
right.
That's
Jobi-Wan.
That's clever.
Yeah.
Hey, month of Joe-tober's coming, buddy.
I know it's coming. I got some real special things coming too for that. That's good. But in all full disclosure, where I was in Indianapolis, City Appliances, City Electronics.
Are you not sharing pictures? Are you not going to do that?
I did. I already shared. Not today. I'm not going to because it's on my phone and
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure. I have to send you all my pictures too, and I already got that on my list this weekend. Heck, I was surprised.
Hey, just remember when you do them, send them to me as an attachment, not as an inline. So
correct.
I can share them better. Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, just attach it to it, right?
Yeah.
Not like what I did last time.
Yeah, because the way that monitor shares, it looks stupid inline. It was resizing it.
Gotcha. Nope, I'll do it just like it. But either way, it was. I just Indianapolis this week and met a lot of great people, and I already hit my goals.
We got a gap here.
What's the gap?
So Ira Bowman, tell us what Joe the Finance Guy does with the new layaway program.
There you go.
Take it home before you pay for it.
Yeah. So if you own a retail company that sells items, they're a little more expensive, $300 to $4,000 in range. And you have looky-loos who are there in your store who would love to buy what you sell, but they don't have cash and they don't have access to credit, but they have a job and they've been working for a couple months or more. Joe can help you increase your sales without any extra added cost to you, the business owner. There is a little bit of a fee that the consumer pays, but they pay it. They can be approved on the spot virtually. If you're signed up as a vendor, it just takes a few seconds for them to fill out the data that's needed, and the application can be considered. I call it the modern day replacement to layaway. Technically, it's a short-term lease. Joe can fill you on all the goodies there, but basically, if you're looking to increase sales without any extra added cost to your business, and you have retail items again, $300 to $4,000 in total, could be things like tires and jewelry and video games and cell phones and all that kind of stuff, furniture, whatever. Then go ahead and talk to Joe, and he'll get you squared away. That's why we call him Joe, the finance guy, because he can help you get paid.
That is like perfect.
Boom.
So thank you. I was talking about you on Michael Connor had his like the networking thing he did today. I don't know if you've seen that or not.
I did not see that. I wish I would have known. I would have jumped on.
And I'm trying to actually send something to someone, and I don't know why it's not coming up, but great. But anyways, I what did he say to me? Said something like we were talking about this, and we were talking about the modern day layaway. He goes, Joe, tell me what you do. I go, well, I really wish Ira was on here. He does a lot better than I do. I just farm and get the referrals that just come in.
Yeah, love that. Love that.
He says it perfectly.
Referrals are the best way to increase your business. That's actually what we're trying to do over at my company is increase people's referrals. But anyways.
I guess I missed this. I am so sorry, Mariella. My boss
That's okay.
Do life surprises.
She's got a new job, and so apparently the boss is also Greek, which is really cool.
Yeah, that is a good thing.
JoeTheFinanceGuy.com. That's where you can go to learn more all about what Joe does. It's a beautiful website. Never has any problems because it was built by yours truly.
There's definitely love in the room, Michael Ray.
Michael Ray, how are you doing? Smiles Louisville Project.
So Ira, what is the second best way to get new customers?
Okay, the second best way, actually, it depends on what you're talking about because referrals are the best way to get new clients, but there's never enough of them, right? So actually, I think the best way to get new business in bulk, but the second best way to earn their business is to increase your visibility online, right? So we're talking about social media, and we're talking about search engine optimization. Now, I know that sounds like to a lot of people like nails on a chalkboard. You don't understand it. You get all nervous and sweaty, but you don't have to because at Bowman Digital Media, we can help you with both. It's really simple. It's organic. Let me ask you this. How many cold emails do you get in your inbox a day?
I don't know because they go to spam.
Yeah, but a lot of us are getting a ton. But how much business do you do with people who send you those? Probably very little. Most of us, if we see them, we're irritated by them, right? But a lot of businesses are putting a lot of money into paid ads and outreach, cold outreach. They're buying lead generation products from people. And I'm just telling you, it's not effective. There are billions of people on social media every day. There's 50,000 people per second searching on Google alone. And it adds up to billions of searches a day. If you just increase your visibility organically, you can actually funnel a lot of new business your way without irritating your prospects by sending them cold, unwanted, irritating emails. I get 3, 4, 5, 6 emails from people and they go, hey, just checking to see if you saw my last email. Are you interested? Hey, just want to bump this up in your inbox. I'm like, dude, if I was interested, I would have.
I actually sent something back, Ira. I
do send some back. I say, please quit spamming me. I love the lead gen people who reach out to me and they go, hey, what if I told you I could get you an extra 15 to 20 clients a day? And I email back, if you could do that, why wouldn't you do it for yourself? Why are you spamming me? I didn't ask you to do nothing. You know what I mean?
So that's hilarious.
And I said, Ira, I wrote it in there going, I've used one of you before. I've got nothing from it, but if anything ever comes up, please let me know. But seriously, all those lead gens, I have not found a successful one. 2 or 3.
Here's the problem, right? The lead gens, they're collecting data on people, and then they're sending you a list. They don't have any relationship with those people. You don't have any relationship with those people.
Correct.
They're just people. So yes, it is the right industry. Yes, I'm not saying that their data is invalid. What I'm saying is the missing link here is the know, like, and trust. They don't know you. They don't like you. They don't trust you. So when you send them whatever you send them, I'm not saying if they were paying attention that the information wouldn't catch their attention. It probably would. But here's the problem. They don't care, because until they know who you are, like you, and trust you, the information you send them is unwanted. It's spam. Right. You don't see it that way because you're sending them what you know can help them, or at least what you presume can help them, right? But if you do it the opposite way, if you can gain their attention and get them to know who you are, like you, and trust you before they ever reach out to you, to your website and visit your website, those people are much more like referred clients. Why are referrals so good? You know why they're good? Because you have an established trust with the person who referred you, and so you're borrowing trust from somebody else.
Yep.
The difference between that and a cold lead from one of these lead gen people is there's no trust. They don't even know who that lead gen company is. You know, they don't want you to reference their name. They don't want you to know that you bought their information from somebody. They don't want you to tell them that, right? So that's the main difference. This is why it works so much more like a referral, because if you can get them to see you in their feed, to see you on social media and engage with your content, now all of a sudden when they come to your website, they already have an idea that they know, like, and trust you. They are 80% more likely to hit that buy now button or that contact for an appointment button if they come to you through organic methods, yep, through social media or search engine optimization. In other words, you're not doing a paid ad up at the top of Google. You're actually one of the first results in the Google search, in the main Google search. Google is suggesting you. Again, why does that work better? It works better because Google's recommending you for this. It's not that you're paying for that placement. You actually earned it. So you're coming up first, second, third, fourth on the list, and it's going, hey, this is a viable source because Google's recommending them.
Right.
Huge difference. That trust factor is the thing that people don't understand. It's important. And let's just be clear. Sales has changed. When I started selling professionally back in the year 2000, most of what I was doing was educating the prospects on the industry that I worked in, which was the print industry. It's not like that anymore with the internet. Right. People are doing a lot of their own research. They come to the sales rep already knowing the product service that they want. Now it's just a matter of, what can you give me? What kind of pricing can you give me? What kind of terms can you give me? What kind of value add can you bring to the table? But they're not asking about the products, even complicated products that, you know, we're talking 6-figure deals, 7-figure deals. People are coming, naming it. Here's the make and model number that I want. Here's the term that I want. Can you do it? It's a much more sophisticated client. And the difference is the access to the information via the internet, right? So that's been the big paradigm shift. If you're still operating today in 2022, like you were operating back in 1992, you're probably not very successful. Frankly, you're probably getting a lot of your business, new business, from referrals, not from sales outreach. That would be my guess. Boy, that's a controversial. I think there's some lead gen people out there probably mad at me right now, but that's okay because
what I would say, if there are lead gen people that are upset about it, please contact me and let's do a test. I don't mind doing a test to see if it works.
Yeah, for sure.
And really go out there. I mean, that's just me, but I don't mind doing it. However, the ones that I get are more referrals. And speaking of referrals, I went to one shop, and this was not yesterday, it was Wednesday. It was one of my last stops. It was Wednesday night. It was about 6 or 7. It was a cell phone store.
Okay. Taught
them on it. They know one of the other guys that have been using it. They're going, oh yeah, we're going to start using it. We're going to do it now. And then they go, so what do I get if I go like, listen, if you get one deal done by the end of the week or two or whatever, I'll buy you guys lunch. And when I say buy lunch, it's usually pizza. I'm not going to Chez Jacques or whatever to get something. And the other guy, they go like this, well, what about this one place that was like $60 a head? And I go like this, no. And he goes, well, what if we do more and get more? And go, you know how you can help me where I'd help you guys out? Give me referrals. I could sign up anywhere in the United States except a few states. But if you know somebody that owns a cell phone store, jewelry, furniture, mattress, whatever, electronics.
Hey, if you're watching.
Yeah. Hey, if you're watching, thank you very much. and you send them to me, then I'll do that. So then I found out they live near me. They live like maybe not even 5 miles from me, like next town over. And so they go, well, if we do this, can we go to, it was some Arabic grill or whatever. I go, I'm all for it. Let's go. So I thought that was really cool, but it was just the one guy goes, well, I'd give you 5 right now. I go, all right, if I sign them up, they do their first lease, we're going. So
did it happen?
Yeah. They sent it to me. I just haven't gotten it. I haven't done.
We need Joe the closer.
No, Joe is a closer.
That's why you're not drinking coffee today. Look, Ryan and I have both been drinking our coffee.
Well,
you know who's a closer? Chris Matters.
Chris Matters.
Yeah.
Have you met?
When he gets back,
I don't think Joe's met.
He
Chris.
hasn't. Yeah. He hasn't. But when he gets back from Japan, that is a guy who can sit down with people and close a deal.
Joe, so, you're gonna like Chris Matters. He's in the Navy.
Of course, I'd like him. He's military.
Yeah, he's military.
In the Navy.
Oh, wait a minute. I know who Chris Matters is.
Yeah, owns the race team.
I do. Yeah, I know exactly who he is.
Yeah. He's in Japan right now. He'll be home soon.
Well, that's
so
awesome.
Joe.
Yes, sir.
So back to the cell phone store. So a lot of the carriers are already kind of doing that whole what you do basically with cell phones, where you pay $25 a month or whatever, and you get the phone right away. So when you say a cell phone store, I'm thinking about the carriers that are already doing that. So is this like a resale for cell phones?
Well, it could be a little bit of both. Like there are some stores, like I don't want to mention too many names. Like there's some that are just they're franchises, or maybe dealers is the best way to put it. I don't know which one is better. Like
authorized resellers.
Maybe authorized resellers that they don't have anything. Now some of them, I'll give you an example. I'm with T-Mobile. T-Mobile does their own. They're strictly their own on there.
Verizon.
Yeah, Verizon. I think I'm trying to think. When I went into Best Buy and I got one of the phones on a package, I wonder if it was Progress. They might have done it themselves. I can't remember who it was, but when I go in, it's usually like the authorized retailers that have maybe anywhere from 1 to 50 stores, 50 locations, and I could get them signed up and get them going. The one person here, there's two brothers. One brother owns 3 jewelry stores. The other brother owns 3 cell phone stores. Well, the jewelry stores, he does great at, and he uses me. Well, and I signed up his brother. I signed up his brother a year ago, and they never used me. Never. And then this goes back to know, like, and trust.
Yeah.
The jewelry store in Indianapolis, Indy Jewelers, in the mall, they trust me. The owner trusts me immensely. He goes, you need to call Joe. Joe will help you, blah, blah, blah. Once I talked to Saad about it, how to do it, and I went into the stores. First store I was in, and I retrained them. They did a deal the very next day, just like that, and kept training the other stores and put it in there. And that's where that whole know, like, and trust come in, because I'm telling you, people don't want to do business with people they don't know. It's all about relationships. And sometimes in the corporate world, and I'm not getting on a soapbox on it, but in the corporate world, I don't think they understand it's about relationships.
Yeah,
because
especially when you're not talking about a commodity, guys, right? So it's one thing if you're buying like Colgate toothpaste or a box of Kleenex, and it's just about that point. It's a fixed thing. It's just about who's got the cheapest price, who can deliver it faster and stuff like that. But when you start talking about services,
Yep.
who you trust is so important. People will pay more. I know people like to shop, and at the end of the day, you're going to use, prospect vendors to help drive down current vendor costs. But will you actually make that switch if the current vendor can't meet that prospect's price? Probably not. Right. I've seen it more times than not. People say, it was too hard to give up a known commodity with the relationship.
I heard about one, and this is a story that a company, they had about 13 locations, and they dropped another a lease to own company and took on another one just because the communication was poor and they didn't have the relationship anymore. Yeah. It's all about relationships, and when you lose that part, people just they don't want to be there. They don't want to do business with the person that they don't know. They rather do business with the person that they trust. And I see it a lot. I'm very grateful that I've been in the position and been working in the same position for the past 7 years. So it's hard, but I know when I talk to my retailers, they could always call me. They're always there. I'm always there. I got a call yesterday from somebody and it was not that it was an odd call. I think for her, she might have thought it was odd. She got an approval on one and then an approval for from another company, which was higher. And I don't know if she expected me to say, well, go with me. I'm the better one or whatever. But I didn't do that. I go, listen, you're the business person. You go with who you want to.
Sure.
You go with who you want to, because I'm all about you making money for your business. And do you know what happens after that? I want to say there's a little bit of a shift, because then they really do trust me and I'm transparent with them. That's why they use me more, because I'm always going to be there. If they want to use somebody else, I'd be there to pick up the pieces, which I have many times. When they use somebody else and then something happens, they'll come to me, but they know I'll always be there for them.
It's funny. When I was in the print business, those are some of my best customers. It was like, all right, you chased a discount. I get it, but it burned you bad. And now you appreciate me even more.
Right, because then they'll be more loyal, because now they know.
100%. And those actually turn into the best referral sources down the road. Like, yeah, I tried discount printers one time and they didn't have Ira, but
All right. I know we've talked about work. I'm not going to make it about this that much, but have you seen I Am Groot on Disney Plus?
No. I don't watch TV, brother.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, that came on Disney Plus now too. I Am Groot, and man, I'm loving it.
I like that. I like that little Groot, the little Groot dude. I know who that is, the little tree.
Yeah, and he's got
Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, I scored, baby.
Yeah, you did. That was pretty good.
I got it. Yeah,
and
so
comes out next week.
I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, and I do like it. And I know who Groot is, but no, I haven't seen Groot.
So Groot is like the Marine of the Marvel Universe, right? Says, I am Groot, and I am Groot. Marines are like, they're like, yut.
I just got what he was doing.
Yut.
It's
like,
insulting the
man. Like you got yut. Yeah, yut stands for 20,000 different words, and I am Groot stands for 20,000 different sentences.
Really? Are you serious? Because I didn't know that about the Marines. What did you say it stands for? A bunch of words, Ryan?
Well, they use yut. Like they can ask you ask a Marine a question, you can be like yut or oorah, right?
Oorah.
But they don't give you actual answer. They say oorah, yut.
They grunt.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So. All right. I never noticed that, but I wasn't a Marine. I was in the Army. So
yeah. They actually use bigger words in the Army, but I'm sorry. I had to throw it out there.
Is it rivalry week? Is that what it is? I see a lot of crap.
For me, it's not. I don't even know, because people.
I see beat Army and beat Navy in the chat.
Oh, the Army Navy game all the time.
No, that's in December.
I meant that rivalry has been on.
Oh yeah, it has. But I'll tell you what, when I watch like, Army or Air Force playing another school, guess who I'm rooting for? I'm rooting for the military school. So
Yeah, of course.
it's a brotherhood unless we're
Correct.
competing against each other.
Does Space
Yeah.
Force have a school yet? Because every time I'm on TikTok, I see inevitably something about the different military branches, and this Space Force thing is always the butt of the joke.
I thought Space.
I think it's called Space Camp.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're now. I know you're lying, Ryan. So that's you're joking. So wait,
No,
but
that's like
Space
it's like
Force is
okay.
the thing, right?
It is a really
It is
a branch, right?
but
Yeah.
it's not its own service branch. So it's like the Navy, right? The Department of the Navy, underneath the Department of the Navy is the Naval Service and the Marine Corps. So you have the Department of the Air Force. Underneath the Department of Air Force is the U.S. Air Force as well as the Space Force.
So Space Force report to the Air Force is what you're saying.
As far as I know, and they all go to the Air Force Academy, and they pull people. They pull people for the Air Force, and they pull people for the Space Force out of the Air Force Academy. Just like Naval Academy, we produce Marine Corps officers as well as naval officers.
I'm just here to stir the pot, y'all.
I
didn't serve in any military branch.
Why did they have that crap when I was joined? Because I'd have loved to fly, the X-wing fighters or something like that.
Well, the Army. I don't know.
I wasn't qualified to be a pilot because of my bad eyes.
Now, could you nowadays? Are you able to get LASIK?
Yeah, I mean I could, but I wear bifocals. They couldn't fix me completely.
So it used to be if you had good eyesight, you were in. It didn't matter how low you were in the class. John McCain was the last person in his class, and he got to be a jet pilot. Well, I mean, granted, his dad was an admiral and his grandpa was an admiral.
Yeah.
But it used to be as long as you were qualified because you had good eyesight, you could fly. But then they started doing eye surgery, and now all of a sudden you have to work for it. So.
Well, I would have done pretty well with the scholastic part. I always did well in school, but the eyesight was always a bummer. So there you go.
Well, I think, man, if they would have had Space Force back then.
It was called Star Trek.
See that?
No, now I know Ryan's lying about that one. So
Nanu.
Man, if they had Space Force, I'd have been part of it. I'd got me a lightsaber, Ryan.
My jokes just went right over your heads, or what? Did you see it?
We got it, but you said Nanu.
I know. I did that on purpose.
No, that was Mork. This is Spock. Never mind.
Yeah. Hello.
Mork, Spock. Yep.
Live long and prosper.
I knew Nanu, and if you would have sat on your head, I would have.
I would love to try, but I don't. Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Later tonight, we'll try it.
Y'all saw it. Now look, if you want to go to my YouTube channel, you could see me doing handstands. That was about a year. That was about a year ago.
I did see that. It was good effort.
The best part of that is the bloopers at the end, of course.
Yeah,
the 100 times you failed. But the moral of the story is, if you get knocked down, it's not a sin. If you don't get back up, that's a sin. So you kept on getting back up. You kept on getting back up until you did it.
I did actually on that one. I did pretty good my first try, but I wasn't quite good enough. So I'm like, let me do it again, and then I did awful. And then I did the third time I did it. That was the one that I showed.
So the moral of that story is 80 or 90% is good enough, and you can refine it later. Don't try to get 100% all the time. Yeah,
baby. So. I'm a perfectionist. I like to hit it like perfect. Look at this.
Yeah.
I'm not as young as I once was, as Toby Keith says.
No kidding.
But you're young once as you ever were.
I'm as good once as I ever was, or something like that. Anyways,
or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, Dave.
Joe, what do you got going on this weekend, brother?
Okay, this weekend. Well, it is going to be my oldest granddaughter's birthday. My wife made.
So how old is the oldest granddaughter turning?
She's going to turn 4.
Wow, that's a good age.
Yeah. And my wife made shirts for her because she loves Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay.
And she likes unicorns. So she wanted a shirt that had Sonic with the unicorn horn.
That
and
sounds
my wife made one, from Cricket and computer, whatever.
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah. So she made 3 T-shirts. She made one for the youngest granddaughter with tails on it, just the face of tails.
Your wife's got some graphic skills. She made your logo.
Yeah. My wife did an awesome thing. Or can do awesome thing. But yeah, we're doing that. We're going to the party tomorrow night. I'm going to the gym. I'll be in the gym first thing tomorrow morning too. And
Any update on the weight?
oh, no, I plateaued. I'm still at 246.
Well, that's still good. You're not going backwards.
And I'm still.
I told you guys. I've been moving backwards. So
I know they're not as big as yours, Ryan. I'm sorry, but
Well, I was just wondering, are gun shows legal in Indianapolis?
Oh yeah, gun shows are legal here.
You have to get registered there.
They're legal.
But
I'm
you
not
registered them.
feeling good.
You registered them?
What?
Are they
So
registered?
you registered those things?
No, I'm allowed to carry concealed.
There you go.
Okay.
Without, I don't have to register these guns.
So no tank tops.
As long as you keep them holstered, you're all right, huh?
No, I still got to work on this. But I am, when I go to the gym, I've been and thank you very much, Mariella. I've been concentrating on like more of my pecs and my torso, or my core, excuse me.
He just wants to be able to give me a big hug when we see each other.
Yeah, that's exactly.
We need to start working on our show, Joe. I've been telling everybody the next one's going to be in Indianapolis.
You know, and I got somebody. I got to ask him.
You got an event? You got a location? You think?
Not a location, a speaker.
Oh, okay. Well, we need a location first.
I know we need a location first.
Yeah.
All right, I'm putting that in.
So if you are in or around Indianapolis, the greater Indianapolis area, we'll say, and two different groups of people. If you have a location that can seat like 50 people and you're interested in hosting an event, a day-long event, then reach out to Joe or myself and we'll work out the details. We're looking for a place that we don't have to pay for. So what we would be doing is we would be trading you obviously a location sponsorship, and you would have your logo in a link and all that stuff. So there would be social media advantage and a backlink on the websites on the landing page. So you would watch how this works, y'all. You would be working on your social media visibility and improving your SEO in one fell swoop by donating your location for a day. Plus, all the people that come would now know you're there. So you'll be increasing your visibility for those in attendance too. So if you're interested in hosting an event, being the location for the event, then let us know. Also, if you're interested in being a speaker, now what are we talking about? We're talking about doing the same type of event that I just put on in the San Diego area, and it was called the SoCal Business Network Supercharger. This we haven't named yet, but it'll be something like the Indianapolis Business Network Supercharger. It'll be something like that, right? It might be Indy or whatever, but
the Indy 500 of business.
Yeah, it'll be something fun. But anyways, if you're looking to be a speaker, we're talking about 15 to 20 minutes. You get up, you do a speech. You're going to get some photos taken. You're going to get some highlight videos shot. You're going to get, obviously, the same thing, just like the location. You're going to get visibility with your social media and a link to your website if you have one, or your LinkedIn profile if you don't. But anyways, it'll increase your visibility on social media and in the search engines. And so there you go. People who want to be keynote speakers or motivational speakers for money, but don't have a portfolio for that, can benefit by participating. And then, of course, once we get all the details settled, we will then advertise this to the audience. And it's going to be limited space. 50 seats will probably end up going pretty fast, I'm thinking. But anyways.
In Indianapolis, yeah.
In Indianapolis.
I think this would be good. I was thinking of one. He's a friend of mine here. I got to reach out to him, but I think he would be good.
Yeah.
He's a business coach, but I've been talking to one of his other coaches too. So either way, I think it would be good.
We had at our last event, Ryan was there. His wife was a speaker, which was really cool. They came out from Hawaii, so you can travel. If you're not in Indianapolis, but you want to try to be there as a speaker, you are welcome to reach out to us and let us know that you're interested, because you can travel. It's a lot less expensive, obviously, to get the speakers to travel in than it is the audience to travel in. But oh my gosh, I just lost my train of thought. I was about to say something have an epiphany thing. But
And I will tell you that it was an awesome event. There's a lot of great speakers. I learned a lot of things that I didn't know, met a lot of great people, and then the value add that Ira gave to the speakers, as well as the people that were in attendance, because there were people in attendance and people who spoke, and the people who were speaking were like, there's some high profile people, like Mr. Smith, who were like, he's a high level coach. And he's like, you know what? I want to coach all of you for a month for free. So there was a really tight group that developed. So you get that opportunity to engage with people who have value to add, and you may be able to even get that value add at a reduced cost, or in this case, no cost, and build some great relationships. And like we talked about earlier, sales in person or building a relationship with your customers in social media, it's all about relationships. That's how you close the deal. So
yeah,
that's what Ira did.
That event, to me, the best part of that event was everybody got to know each other. That's where it's like 50 people is the perfect amount. If you get it too large, you can't really meet everybody. So in this event, we'll have a networking time. In fact, we'll have two. And one of the networking sessions, we actually just go around the room and everybody gets 2 minutes to introduce themselves. Now, you're sure to know what everybody in the room does if you participate. It's really interesting because if you go in there and you meet somebody who does bookkeeping and you need bookkeeping, you're much more likely to do business with them than some stranger. Just by showing up, you get an opportunity to increase your visibility. It really was. It was a win-win-win. It was a win for the speakers. It was a win for the people in the audience, and it was a win for me hosting it. So, for me to do another one with Joe, it's going to be 4 wins because Joe's going to win too. Because again, he's going to get to meet everybody who participates. So
yeah, let's expand on that. So the bookkeeper he's talking about is my aunt lived in the area, and we actually stayed at her house. So she came to support my wife, and because I was coming, and she was kind of put in an awkward position because all of a sudden, a lot of people in the room are like, "Hey, I need a bookkeeper," or "Hey, my clients need a bookkeeper that's remote." So even though she wasn't intending to generate clients and leads, she did because she showed up, she engaged, and they built relationships. So it was pretty cool. I've been telling her to do things like that for a while, but we finally got her to do it.
There you go.
That is awesome.
Thank you, Ira. Thank you, Ira. Once again, value added by Ira Bowman to my aunt, who paid nothing to attend the event. So
yeah, it was free. That was what was cool about that event. The audience all came for free. We actually fed them. $24 a person is what it cost me to feed those people, but I still did it. It was a lot of fun. But again, if you're looking for ways to increase visibility, go participate in networking events. Get out of your chair, get in your car, physically drive to a location and meet people face to face and watch the difference it makes. It makes a huge difference. You feel a lot because communication is not just verbal. It's not just visual. You have 5 senses. And so when you're in a room with somebody all day, by the end of the day, you can build quite the rapport with someone that you can't do the same in a 30-minute or a 60-minute, online networking session. Is just not the same. So I would recommend you guys
start talking to them. Next thing you know, you're just. It seems like you've known each other at least 2 or 3 weeks by that time.
And slow down on the sales pitch, guys.
Yeah.
One mistake I see rookies making all over the place, in person and online, is they're going for the jugulars. I even mentioned this in my speech, Ryan. I was like, hey, y'all need to talk about them, make them feel good, be interested in them, listen to them. Don't lead with your, hey, I'm Ira and I sell media stuff, because people don't care yet, right? Make them feel good, pay attention to them, and watch what happens. But
what are they gonna do after you ask them? You get all the questions about themselves. What are they gonna do after that? Hey, what do you do?
Exactly right.
You do that, man. I need that, or I know so and so that needs that. So
I actually prefer that part. Here's the thing: a lot of people. So if you're on LinkedIn or you're on social media and you're looking for direct clients, I actually think that's not seeing the forest for the trees, right? You're focused on the wrong thing. If you can build an affiliate army, here's what I mean. Most people that I talk to on social media will never hire me directly, and that's okay. What I really want them to get to know is the 6 services we offer, which are we'll do this quick because we're running out of time. So we do social media management for businesses. We do search engine optimization, again, for businesses, graphic design. We do we create websites for businesses who need it. We do video, and we do photo work, right? We do those 6 things. If I can get those of you in the audience to just know that, and then when you hear somebody, wherever they are, go, hey, I need somebody to do one of those 6 things. You go, I know somebody who could do that. That's Ira over at Bowman Digital Media. If you can get people to do that you meet online, not buy from you, but refer business to you, you'll actually make much more money.
Yep.
And if they just buy from you and never refer anybody to you, because that's one sale versus many sales. And again, what I said, you're borrowing the trust, the relationship that they have, and you get to cash in on that. I'm telling you, referrals is the best source of business that you can get. But when I said volume, the volume comes from social media and search engines. So if you can build the referral sources with the people that you're engaging with online, then that's how you can make a lot of money fast.
So Ryan, before we leave, what about you?
Oh man, 3 minutes. I don't know if that's enough. I'll try to give it to you real quick. So it's been a crazy 2 weeks. Ira talked about the first week, which involved hanging out with him and a lot of other great people. And
we went out on a double date. First of all, that was awesome in Temecula.
Yeah.
Old Town Temecula.
Yeah. So, business stuff for me. I got back to the area here after going to Charlotte, talking to a franchise company. Did dinner. Then the next day we did the meet the team thing, and then at the end of it, they asked me to come on board and be a franchise owner. So I said yes. So I'm going to be opening up a franchise there in a region.
What type of business?
What type of business?
Cleaning, and it's the head guy. There's a parent company which is Homefront Brands. It's owned by an entrepreneur named Jeff Duden. If you're really interested, you can go watch Undercover Boss. He is on Undercover Boss for one of the episodes. And the company he bought to help build out is owned by Tyler Kirk. Great guy. He has a hearing impairment. He has one of those cochlear implants. But he was a tennis coach, and then got to the point in his life where it didn't fit his lifestyle. So he started his own business, and it's grown to the point now where someone was interested in it and is going to help him build it out and franchise it. They are completely aligned. I mean, their values and their ethics are impressive. And I'm looking forward to it. And then obviously, the Blue University thing is continuing to grow for the online entrepreneurship training for entrepreneurs, by entrepreneurs, without having to pay that expensive tuition to go to college and waste 6 years of your life. Get an MBA to go work for somebody else. I got an MBA. I've learned more from these people in the last year than I did in 2 years of business school.
Blue University, the quick notes here. 1 year program, $6,000, and you're done. You don't need to spend $50,000 a year for 4 years and then being $200,000 of debt without learning too much, right? So you get trained by a lot of entrepreneurs. You get to build relationships with these entrepreneurs as you go, and it's $6,000, not hundreds of thousands. Anyways, that's Blue. Yep. BLU University.
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 That'll get you to the website. But with that, we need to go to dinner, Ira.
We do need to go to dinner.
You guys go to dinner, and Ira, Ryan, have fun in Mobile, Alabama.
Joe, do you want to set up the show again on your channel next week? Just because I'm going to be here for a while.
No problem.
So I don't want to mess it up. So everybody, look for us next week again on Joe's channel.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Same bat time, same bat channel. Superman still rules and Batman still drools.
And same bat setup.
Well, I promise you, I'll tell you the real name.
All right, everybody.
I deserve that, Ryan. I am so sorry, but next week we will do it. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Have fun this weekend.
Thanks,
and
guys.
Take pictures of him doing a handstand. All right.
Yeah, I'll probably.
Now I got to do it. Now I got to do it.
You got to text me with it, Ryan.
All right, we'll do. Ira, I'll see you in the lobby.
Yep, I'll be there.
All right, see you guys later. Thank you,
guys.
See you later, everybody.
BowmanDigitalMedia.com
joethefinanceguy.com.